What is up, guys? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Welcome tonight for game night. I hope everyone's excited about this new board game I got. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre Slaughterhouse. I've been excited about playing this with you guys. I'm super sure you're going to enjoy it, especially my Texas Chainsaw Massacre fans. So, with that being said, we're going to get this started. Again, if you're new to the channel and you like this kind of content, don't be afraid to give it a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. Okay, before we get started though, I am going to pour myself a nice, cool beverage. 1919 from Little Brown Jug. It's a brewery out of Winnipeg, Manitoba. Drinking Canadian only these days. Elbows up, my Canadians. It's a Belgian pale ale, and it's very, very delicious. Now, we're not going to drink it out of the can because it gives you extra burps. I don't want to get any extra burps here, so. Let's just pour this in nice and smooth. Look at that nice head. This is such great beer, you guys. The dark beer from this particular brewery is very good as well. If you guys are ever in the Winnipeg area, the brewery itself is an eatery, and it's very, 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 very good. Oh, listen to that. Oh, very, very delicious. Let's put that aside for now. Okay, let's start the game. Like you guys can see my shadow. Alright, so let's meet the contestants before we get started. We're going to start with yellow here. The yellow survivor. The yellow survivor is none other than Mr. 29, Leon Draisaitl of the Edmonton Oilers. This year's Rocket Richard winner. German player, great, great German player. Blue is going to be the best player in the entire world, which is Mr. Connor McDavid, number 97, captain of the Edmonton Oilers. And green, fittingly enough, is going to be our beautiful Street Fighter champion, Cammy. She will be our green player. Put Miss Cammy back there. And last but not least is our gray player, which is none other than the moody, solid snake himself. Gray as in his costume. Put solid there. Okay, first things first, guys, you're gonna have to draw your perk cards. Everyone starts with a perk card. That comes from the deep freezer. Now we're gonna draw 6 cards face up. You guys are gonna choose which ones you want. So first up, horoscope, flashlight, pocket knife, gloves, coveralls, move the items out of the way, and backpack. So these are going to be your personal items for the remainder of the game. This is what makes this game unique for your survivors, or your trespassers, as they're called in here. You're going to take one, each of you, and then you're going to discard the other 2. And this is going to be an item that gives you a special ability you carry with you for the entire game. It can be swapped when you die, so someone can actually swap their personal item for your personal item, but you have to be dead. You can't swap it while you're alive. So this goes by age. So the oldest player to the youngest. So the oldest would have to be Mr. Solid Snake. He's been around since the mid-80s. So Mr. Solid Snake, which one are you going to pick? He's going to go with the gloves. The gloves read, make noise to move one space through a downstairs window. Very, very, very good perk. He can actually go through windows. As you guys can see the little blue icons. That's the windows of the house. Good pick for Mr. Solid Snake. Okay, up next is Cammy. Cammy White, as she has been around since the early 90s. So, Miss Cammy, what are you going to go with? Okay, so she's going to go with the flashlight. It adds one success of your search rolls. Basically, this means she's guaranteed to get a search, at least one, the entire game. Very, very, very good item. Very good choice, Cammy. Okay, and up next is Mr. McDavid and Mr. Drysidle. They are actually a year apart, and Drysidle is a year older. So, Leon Drysidle, what are you going to go with? These are really good perks. Okay, he's going to go with coveralls. That is a good one. When a Sawyer attacks you, you may force the Sawyer player to re-roll any number of dice. It can only be used once per round. Good choice, Leon. And now the captain of the Edmonton Oilers has the very last pick. It's Slim Pickens, but he is going to go with the backpack. Ignore the item limit when you search. Take an additional item for each X you roll, so you can actually carry extra. Hang on. Okay, he wants the action pocket knife. This is good for attacking Sawyers. Roll 2 dice to attack a Sawyer in your space. It can only be used once per turn. The captain is going on the offensive here, guys. Oops, I got it mixed up here. Sorry about that. Okay, with that, we are going to split the item deck. It has to be split 50-50. One deck is going to go upstairs. Downstairs. One deck's going to go upstairs. It has to be split as evenly as possible. I think that's cut pretty evenly. I don't know about you guys. I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? They're all in agreement. Right there. And right there. Leon, what do you think? Is it cut properly? He's saying yeah. He's about to drop his stick as well. So you know what? If it's good enough for Leon, it's good enough for me, you guys. I'm going to play the killer. So, let's just go over this discard for the rest of the game. You never get more personal items ever again. They go in a deep freezer. So let's go over the game mode we're playing. There's 5 game modes. This particular game mode is Who Will Survive? Who will survive? Your car broke down a couple miles back, and you've walked until the Texas heat has made you delirious. You spot an old farmhouse down a long dirt road with several cars in the yard. Maybe the residents can help. You knock, but there's no answer. Tired and overheated, you try the door. It's unlocked. You enter, hoping someone is home. So the scenario is we set up, we already added the 6 scenario cards in the item decks. They're in here. That's going to be car parts and gasoline and such. And the vehicle cards. These are all the vehicle cards. They're put under vehicle slots, as you can see. There's one in a garage. There's one outside. There's another one outside, actually. And then there's a double garage here. You have to have an orange car, a blue truck, and a green van, and then the rest is all randomized. So there could be good stuff in there. There could be bad stuff in there. So the Trespassers' objectives is you want to get all the items, get together on the vehicle you've chosen, and get out. Sorry about that. I just want to move the mouse out of the way. Yeah, and that's pretty much your objective. It sounds easy, but these Sawyers are pretty tough. And the objective as the Sawyers is obviously to stop that from happening via killing the survivors or, well, yeah, killing the survivors. There's no other way. So, you guys are going to go first. Survivors always go first. And then the Sawyer family goes next. And right now I only start with the old man, aka the cook. And he starts in the pantry because he's cooking some human flesh, whatnot. All of you are going to start in the foyer right here. So there's Leon, there's Solid Snake, there's Cammy White, and here is Connor McDavid. You guys are all in a foyer. Quick rundown before we get started. Walking through any of the doors, as you can see, they're marked in red. We'll give you a noise token for that round. We'll go over that. It'll make sense right away. You'll have to re-roll to get rid of the noise tokens. If you don't, you actually give it to the killer at the end of the round, and it helps charge up my chainsaw, which makes me gradually get more powerful. As well, going up the stairs, as you can see the stairs here, you end up here. That counts as one movement, and it counts as a noise as well. The stairs are really creaky. Obviously, one of your movements is you can run. Running causes an instant noise no matter where you go, whether it's running from here to here without a door, that's a noise. And as well as, like I said, you cannot run going upstairs because you don't want to hurt yourself. Running on the stairs will get you hurt. We've all learned that when we were kids. With that being said, guys, let's get this game going. Just grab a drink of my... It's so damn nice. Once we get going, guys, you guys will slowly understand exactly what's happening. So everyone's got their turn meters, including Mr. Old Man, aka Drayton Sawyer, aka the cook. Look at his creepy face. Oh, Drayton Sawyer always creeped me out as a kid. The old man, believe it or not, the old man actually, Grandpa, he actually creeped me out the most. Alright, so you guys are gonna go first. You guys get to choose which one of you goes first. There's no order. Every round, you guys can make a decision on who's going first, who's going last. It really isn't a difference. So go ahead. Who's going first? Okay, Solid Snake. What are you going to do, my man? So Solid Snake can go through windows, but on the main floor, not the top floor, you got to get a desperation card for that, as we'll discuss later on. But all these windows, which are blue on a main floor, he can go through. It just costs a noise token. Okay, so he is going to go upstairs. So that counts as one. He is now upstairs. That is a noise token. Here you go, Solid. That's one movement. Okay, you're going to go into this room. That is another movement, and it's a doorway. That is another noise token. And you're going to search. Okay. So when you search, we got these creepy bone dice. Look at that. They're like bones. Something you would have found in a living room of the Sawyer house for sure. So you're going to roll 2 dice. And you're going to take that number of cards off the top of the deck. You're going to select what you want. And then you're going to put the rest in the bottom of the pile. There is no discard pile. In any order you want. So if it's something crappy you don't ever want to see, you would put that one first or last, so that it would be taken last, right? Okay, so let's roll. Okay, so you got 2. 1, 2. You got green keys and you got a flask. Obviously, you need keys. You're going to take the keys. Smart move, Solid. And this is going to be discarded at the bottom. Oh, I'm very sorry, Cammy White. That is Solid's. You're right. My bad. Okay, now me as the Sawyers, I have to put an X over top of that search icon because you'll see what I mean. There's 5 tokens, and once you guys search an area, I gotta cover it with an X. When I'm all out of these tokens, there's only 5. I have to switch and move them around strategically based on who's nearby and what you guys have. It'll make a little more sense as you move on, but you can't. This is so that you can't farm searching here. Like, you're gonna have to leave this room. All right, so you have 2 more moves. What are you gonna do? Okay, so you're gonna come out. That's another noise token going through a door. You're gonna move here. Okay. Yeah, because the little dotted lines means it's a separate space. It's the same room, but it is a separate space. Okay, so how much noise did you make here, Solid? You made 3 tokens. 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna roll 2 dice, and the number you roll is the number of these that get discarded. The rest that doesn't get discarded gets given to the Sawyer, and it helps charge up the chainsaw and charge up abilities, as we'll see. So go right ahead. So 2 get put away, discard pile, and I get to keep 1. So right now I got 1. So I can use these on card abilities to do certain things during the game. I can also charge up my or move up the meter if I can cash in 6 of these. So if I cash in 6 of these, sorry, when they're flipped over, they're fear. If I cash in 6 of these, I can buy a square and move up. And obviously moving up, as you guys can see, there's power-ups. So I start here. Right now, all I have is 1 card. I draw 1 card at the beginning of the game, one of my Sawyer cards. Once I power it up again, everyone gets a desperation card, which is good and bad. Sometimes good, never straight bad. There's always good and bad, or good, straight good for these, for everybody else. And then I unlock Grandpa in a 3rd charge. We'll go over what he does. He basically is a free attack if you run through him. The 4th power-up is we get the Hitchhiker, the powerful mobile Hitchhiker. And then the last 2, you guys get desperation cards each. You're thinking, that's great, that'll really help us out. But I draw 2 cards per turn instead of 1. And there's no limit of how many cards I can draw, so I get more powerful as the game moves on. Yeah, so you got to keep that in mind if you're planning on making a lot of noise. Now, Solid did a good thing. He got the green keys. One of these vehicles is a green vehicle. One of these vehicles. So Solid's got the keys. He just needs a car part, a green car part, and he needs gasoline. And then he can start the car. But we're a long ways away from that now. So who's going to go next, guys? Any of the Oilers? Cammy White. Leon Draisaitl wants to go next. Okay, so you are yellow. You got the coveralls, which is nice. Where are you going to go? Okay, you're going to go outside and check this vehicle. So that's 1 movement. Here you go, Leon. And that's 1 movement. 2, 3, and 4. And that is the end of your turn. Yep, that's 4 moves. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't screwing you over, Leon. You did make 1 noise, so you do need to roll for that. And it's gone. You got 2. The X is 2. It's supposed to be like 2 lines, an X, and then there's a single, and then there's a bunch of blanks. So far I only have 1 fear token. So it's not looking too good for me. Who is next? Cammy White's going to go. Okay, Cammy. And where are you going to go, darling? Oh, before we get started, you guys aren't in the room anyway. I kind of forgot about this. I have to lay 3 or 4 horror tokens down. That get played as soon as the game starts. I should have done this, but it doesn't matter. You guys never went to these areas anyway. Oops. And 1 here, because I know you guys are going to check these cars out. So as soon as you enter the room, you're going to trigger one of these horror tokens. You have to get in there, though. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 searches in these 3 rooms. So this is where everyone always puts them. You guys haven't gone in there yet. Cammy, you weren't even going there. You were going to go over here. You're going there still. Okay, let's do it. Moving here. This little icon, guys, means when you end your turn on this, you're hidden, you hide. So Cammy, you get that. Okay, you're going to move again. Here's another one for moving through that door. That is now 2 turns. You're in a room with a search. You're going to search. Okay, so you're going to search again. You get one more turn after that. This is coming from the pile downstairs because you are downstairs. Let's roll. Only one. That's unfortunate. So you got a machete, a super powerful weapon that you keep for the rest of the game. It's probably the best weapon against the Sawyers. So roll 2 dice to attack a Sawyer in your space. For each success, they lose 1 fear and in addition to 1 action. So okay, you can't kill the Sawyers, you guys, but you can. Every time you strike them, you remove a turn order. So if you guys attacked the old man 4 times, for example, I'd only get 1 turn for next round. Sorry, right here. I'd only get 1 turn, so it would be super good for you guys. Okay, Cammy, you got 1 more turn. You're just going to move up here. Okay, so that's the end of your turn. You have 2 fear you have to roll for. And I get both those fears. You didn't take any away. So I got 3 now. Let's put that there. Okay, and the captain of the Edmonton Oilers is next. Mr. Connor McDavid, what are you going to do? Okay, going into these rooms is unavoidable. You need to search these rooms. Unless you go upstairs and you help Solid Snake out, but he looks like he has it pretty much under control upstairs. Okay, yeah. Leon's outside. He's going to try to check the cars. You can go this way and check the cars this way, or you can go in here. You have to trigger them regardless. Some of them get taken away immediately, but a lot of them, it's just a one-time thing. Sometimes it's as simple as taking a step back. Yeah, it's not always the worst. Okay, you're going to do it. It makes sense. You got no choice. So there you go. You're stepping into the room. You went through a red door, so that is 1 fear token. We are going to flip this over now. Trapped is what it's called. The Sawyer player attacks you with 2 dice. Remove this tile. So Connor McDavid is going to be attacked by a Sawyer player. 1. So McDavid gets 1 injury. We take 1 card from the injury deck. If it was 2 or 3, I would take the 3 and then I choose what injury you get. It's always only ever 1 injury you receive, but the amount of cards you draw is here. So you got a chest wound to the heart. And when you start your turn in the same space as a Sawyer, you lose 1 action. So once you get 4 injuries, 1 chest, 1 to the arms, 1 to the legs, and 1 to the head, you die. You're permadead. So McDavid, you got 1 injury right now, my friend. Okay, and you are going to search with your second move. You moved, and now you're going to search. Okay, let's roll these dice. This is gone now. Like I said, some of them stay, some of them leave. You got nothing. So you get 1 more turn. You can either move or search again. You're going to search again? Okay, that's smart. You get 2, 1, and 2. Like I said, you get to keep the 1 you want. You got orange keys and you got barbecue. Barbecue can heal you. You have to roll for it though, and if you miss the roll, you give me an extra chainsaw point, which is huge for me. And you got orange keys, which is a item you need to start the orange car. You're gonna go with this. Okay. Yeah, you're right. There is no orange vehicle yet, so this goes to the bottom of the deck. There is no discard pile. So everyone at the table now knows the orange keys are on the main floor, and they're on this deck. So we know that now. Okay, so that was your last move. So you're done for the round. You're staying there. That's everyone's move. So now it is my turn as Mr. Drayton Sawyer, the old man. We are going to draw my Sawyer card. That is the only thing I get for level 1. This card is Despair. After a trespasser reveals items from a search, spend 4 fear tokens to bury all revealed items. The trespasser missed and loses that action. So this is a free move action. It doesn't count as a move action for me, and I can use it when one of you searches for something. This is something, guys, if I'm playing we're playing together competitively, I wouldn't show you this card, but just for the purpose of this video, and these four don't mind me telling you, I can use that. So Mr. Drayton Sawyer, that's my card. I should put this over here. And now I get to go, and I get 5 movement points. Every killer of the Sawyer family has their own abilities, so it's not just attacking, all of them are different. I am going to move 2 spaces. 1, 2, 1, and 2. I'm going to move into the other room with Cammy White. 3, and I'm going to attack Cammy White. We roll 2 dice. 1. So Miss Cammy, you take an injury. Your injury is to your foot. Moving upstairs or downstairs requires 2 movement actions instead of 1, so you're kind of crippled, Cammy. Sorry about that. You should have used your flashlight last round. You could have gotten an extra search. Okay, so I have 1 more turn. Not 2 more turns. I'm going to go back into the kitchen, just so I'm kind of center of the house, I'd say. And that is the end of my turn. Like I said, I need 3 more tokens to advance my chainsaw. As well, one of my Sawyer family cards can actually move me up as well. So now we are on round number 2. And this game is suddenly making a lot more sense to everybody. Let me just get a drink. Hope everyone's enjoying their Saturday night this evening. Okay, so who's going first? Cammy wants to go first. Okay, Cammy, where are you going? Okay, you're going to go back here. You can't actually search that again. It was my bad, guys. I was supposed to cover these 2. Yeah, they can't be searched again until I remove them when I swap them around. You guys got to search 3 more things for me to remove 1. Sorry about that. So you're going to go back. Okay, so you're going to move 1. That is a noise token for you, Cammy. And you are going to search. Where are we here? Yeah, 2 dice. Yeah, your machete is if you start on an action. It's not during the killer's turn. It's during your turn. So keep that in mind. Oh, you got an idea. Okay. And we'll see if it pays off here. You also have your flashlight, remember, so you do get an extra, add an extra to your search. So no matter what, your Cammy's guaranteed to always find something. That's actually 2 because she has the extra with her flashlight underneath there. So 2 cards, 1 and 2. You got gas and a blue spark plug. The blue's actually more rare because there's multiple gases. There's only 1 blue spark plug. You're going to take the spark plug. Okay. So there you go, Cammy. You have a spark plug. And you have a machete. Bottom of the pile again. Yeah, you guys can only carry 4 items. Your personal items don't count. That's like just your perk, but you can only carry 4 of these at a time. If you get injured, however, how much? That was 2 points. If you get injured, however, some of them will reduce your carrying capacity. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Actually, let me move this a bit for you guys. So you guys got a little bit more room here. Pissing off Solid Snake here. So you can see a little more of your stuff as well. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, because Cammy's hoarding some items here, so. There. Okay, so Cammy, you got 2 more moves. What are you going to do? Okay, smart move. I put this here. This can't be searched again. You get another noise token, and you're going to search again. Okay. That's 0, but she does have her flashlight. She's guaranteed 1, so she gets 1. And it is barbecue. bury one injury and roll one die. If you miss, raise the panic meter, then bury this card. McDavid has the same one. So if you miss it, it gets rolled up. It's a high risk, high reward. And that is the end of your turn, and that is the end of the search X's. Now, if you guys search an open one, I have to decide which one I'm going to move off the board, or swap around. Yep. All right, who's going to go next? That's the end of Cammie's turn. Wait, she's got to roll for her fear. I didn't remove McDavid's. 0, okay. So I get both. He didn't remove any. Bad luck. Mr. Drysaddle is going next. He is upstairs. He has found himself some keys, and he's got himself some barbecue for injuries if he needs it. Okay, Mr. Drysaddle is going to go into this room. That is going to give you a noise token. You're going to move here as well. That's 1, 2. You're going to search. That is 3. Where's the dice? Okay, you got 2 cards. And again, because he's upstairs, you're taking from the upstairs deck. 1 and 2. So you got a green car part and you have gasoline. He actually has the green keys, so this is huge. This is huge. I'm going to discard this. So he just needs gas now, and he can start one of the green vehicles outside. Okay, you have 1 more movement. Okay, so this is the first time we're going to see hidden in here. So he is going to move up here into this square. There is a hidden icon, which means he's going to hide when he ends his turn on it. So he is up here hidden. So if a Sawyer comes into that room, he's going to have to hunt for him with one of his actions. Yep. You do have 1 noise token you're going to have to roll for. And no, you didn't do it, so I have enough to charge up my chainsaw next round. Okay. So, sorry, that was Solid Snake. Leon Drysaddle's out here. Yeah, my bad, Leon. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's move you down. You're going to reveal the car, so that's 1. Movement. Is it a car or is it a trap? It's a free hiding spot, so it's an extra hiding spot on the map now. It'll stay there forever. So if you end your turn there just like this, it'll be hidden. Kind of cheesy as that. They're both right next to each other, unfortunately, but now you narrowed it down. The cards are going to be in one of these. Okay. So 1, 2, 2. You're going to go into the room with your last turn. That's going to do a bunch of things, but you're right, you need to do it. You got a noise token, and we have to flip the horror card over. And the horror card is a bloody. Sawyers add 1 success to attacks in this room unless they miss. Ooh, that is permanent for the game. And you unlock this vehicle, and it is pile of parts. When revealed, make 3 noises. So this is like the big noise maker. So you just made 3 noises. You added 3 noise tokens that you're going to have to roll against. This is good for me. 1, 2, 3. So now you have 4. And that is your turn. You are done. You're going to have to roll for those noise. You need to get, to eliminate all of that, you need to get this. Otherwise I get some more tokens. Eliminated 3. So I get to keep 1, and these 3 are discarded. That's unfortunate for me. Oh, you are inside here, and this is discarded now. Okay, and with that we are left with the captain of the Edmonton Oilers. What are you going to do, Mr. McDavid? Okay, that's ballsy. We're going to move 1 and 2, and we're going to reveal the 3rd horror card. Putrid. Go back one space. You cannot enter this room this turn. Remove this tile. So you can't even enter this room anymore, Connor. Not this turn. That counts as a movement as well. So 1, 2, and 3 to get back. Yeah, there is one right there. Okay. Can't search this turn because you're all out of turns, but you are there. Yes, you can if you want. You can roll that to get rid of this wound. You can get rid of this wound. You're going to roll it? Okay. So you just need to roll 1 dice. And as long as you don't get a blank one, you heal. If you get anything other than a blank one, this automatically moves up 1. Okay, your injury is removed. Wait, that was yeah. And the injury is gone. You're back to full health. Way to go. And you didn't make any noise. No, you didn't. Okay. So that's all for your turns. It is now my turn. I'm going to cash in 6 of these to move my fear meter up 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tokens. We move this up by 1, and everybody receives a desperation card. So Cammy White, we'll go with you first. Sew it shut. Make 2 noises to bury 1 injury. So you can heal yourself, but you bury one to bury 1 injury. Let's put that right there. Make Mr. McDavid. You get close call. For the rest of your turn, you may re-roll any number of dice once per roll. No, these are one-time deals. You can use them once. Mr. Drysaddle. Nothing to lose. Roll 3 dice to attack the Sawyer in your space. So, yeah, you can use this to attack a Sawyer. It's decent. It's a decent card, Leon. And finally, Mr. Solid Snake upstairs all by himself. You get through broken glass. If you're indoors, make noise to move 1 space through a window. If you move through a window upstairs, draw an injury card so you can jump out, which is great for you upstairs. I don't know how much longer you're going to be up there, but that's a good card to have. I actually used that tonight in my games, and it was good. Okay, so now it is my turn. Again, no one did any damage to me. I get all 5 of my movements. No, don't worry about it, guys. The cook, the old man, cannot kill you. He can put you to max damage, 3 damage, but he can't kill you because he's the starting killer. Otherwise, the games would end quicker. Yeah, he can't. Grandpa can, and the hitchhiker can. And we'll get to that in a second. So I'm going to move here. That's 1. Here again. That's 2. I'm going to attack Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid does have a pocket knife. But that's on his turn to attack me. So it doesn't count here. 2 points of damage, so that's 2 cards, and I get to choose 1. I have, these are small. When you move through a door, make 1 additional noise. When you start your turn in the same space as a Sawyer, lose 1 action. I'm going to give you this one. You make noise, extra noise going through a door, and this one gets buried. Okay, I'm going to attack you again. Nothing. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3 to attack you. 1, 2, 3 to attack you. Okay, yeah, no, 1 more turn. Again, nothing. All right, and that is, I should have used the other one. It would have worked out. And that is it for my turn. We are going again. Who's going to go first? McDavid wants to go first because he's on to square with the old man. Okay, so you're going to search first. Oh, you're going to attack me. Smart move. This is your special item, so you keep it the whole time. You're going to attack me with your pocket knife. Roll 2 dice to attack a Sawyer in your space. nothing. Sorry, Connor. Yeah, you can if you want. You're going to do it again? Okay. 1. So that's 1 movement. And I lose a turn for next round. So now I have 4 movements instead of 3. You have 2 more movements. Okay, oh, my bad. I have to put an X here. I have to decide where I'm going to put one. I don't want to take this one away because you're just going to move here and take that again. I don't want to take the one from upstairs because Leon's up here. Oh, sorry, Leon's not hidden anymore. I'm going to switch it with this one here in this study. So that is now moved over here. Yeah, you have 2 more turns. Okay. That's ballsy, but again, I like your style. Wait, no, you have 1. Yeah, 2. So the horror gets unlocked. And you also get a fear for walking through the door. And all the horrors are gone. They've been dealt with. Cluttered. When you enter this room, make noise. Okay. So that's a permanent one. So you get an additional noise token. And that is your turn. 1 and 2. Okay, you have to roll for your noise. 1. So 1 gets put back and I keep 1. Flip it over to fear. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at your desperation card. I don't think you wanted to re-roll anything anyway, so. Okay, so who is going next? A solid snake upstairs wants to go next. Okay. You got you maxed down here. You got no injuries. You have green keys and you have a green car park. Okay, it's 1 movement. You're going to search. Whoops. 2. Comes from the upstairs pile. 1 and 2. Blue keys and gunpowder. You're going to keep the blue keys. Okay, gunpowder is really good offensively as well. So Mr. Drysdale upstairs is getting lucky. He has got 2 green vehicle items and he's got a blue vehicle item. He just needs gas and he needs to find the green car to start the green car. And I have to move an X here. He won't be able to make it back to search here this round, so I'll just swap this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's 2 noises. 1, 2, 3, and that's the end of your turn. You have 2 noise tokens you're going to have to roll for. Here we go. 1. So 1 gets put back, and I get to keep 1. And it becomes fear. Okay, so who is going next? Miss Cammy White or Mr. Leon Dreisidel? Leon Dreisidel is going to go first. Okay, you are outside. You're going to check to see what vehicle this is. This is the orange car. So Leon found the orange vehicle. Okay, another movement to get back through the door. Another one plus a noise token. And 1 more space right here. And that is the end of your turn, Mr. Leon. What is your roll? 3 dice to attack. Oh, that's an attack one. You don't need that right now then. Okay, you're going to roll for your fear. Oh, Jesus. Okay, never mind. That's gone by a lot. Miss Cammy White is next. You're going to risk it just to search that. Okay, so that's actually 2. The door plus this cluttered. 2 fear. And that was 1 movement. And 2 movements. You're going to search. That's 3. Again, with your item, your flashlight item, you're guaranteed to search at least 1. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Gasoline, a flask, and bandages. You're going to keep the gasoline because, yes, Leon has everything upstairs. So she is going to keep gasoline. Bury these 2. Okay, you have 1 more movement. You're going to go outside. Okay, that's going to be another noise token. And your turn is done. Now you got to roll for your noise tokens. That is really good. That's a Claudette from Dead by Daylight. None. I get all 3. Which will put Grandpa on the board for next round. Okay, and last but not least, oh, no, you guys have all gone. It is now my turn. Everyone roll for fear. Okay, so I'm going to cash in these 6 and move my token up, which is going to bring Grandpa on the board. Okay, so wherever I put Grandpa, you're going to instantly fight him, and he's going to do one roll of damage. Grandpa can kill you, so he can actually give you all 4 hit points, whereas Drayton, the old man, can't. And Grandpa... Oh, Cammy searched here. I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention here. I'll move this one here. Grandpa... I'm going to put in the study right now. I really don't. The only way I can move him again after this is one of my characters has to carry him somewhere. So, yeah. I don't think anyone's ever going... That is center of the house, though. I wonder if I should put him in a kitchen. And Connor would have to fight him immediately. What is this? Yeah, I'm going to put him in a kitchen. So, there's cluttered in the kitchen, and there's a search box in the kitchen. Grandpa's in there. Connor's going to have to fight him to start his turn, so that does make sense. Okay, I am going to... let's see. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. So we're going to go straight upstairs, go after Leon Dreisaitl. I forgot to draw my card, guys. I don't think I've been drawing. I needed to draw 2. I didn't draw one last round, did I? I got, yeah, after a trespasser enters a space with a Sawyer, spend 3 tokens to immediately attack that trespasser. We have Despair. After a trespasser reveals items from a search, spend 4 to bury all revealed items. The trespasser missed an action, so we don't need any of those. I think I actually have that same one. Yeah, I got 2 Despair. So that is the end of my turn. Survivors are back again. Dreisaitl is going to search in here. So Leon is going to go first. He's going to use one of his... Let's just move everyone back so I don't get confused here. Leon's going to search upstairs again. So, 1. He got an orange car part, so far Leon's got all the car parts. Leon can't carry 4, more than 4. He's got to discard 1. He's got 2 green keys, 1 blue key, 2 green car items, 1 blue key, 1 orange car part, and barbecue. He's going to discard barbecue to have all 4 vehicle parts. So he's a very, very... There's a reason why Drayden is going upstairs, by the way. Okay, so... oh, I got to change that right here, because I want people to have to come in here. And that is one movement, or one action from Leon. Leon's going to move over again. That's another one, and he's going to search again, which is a third one. Let's roll again for Leon. One again. He got bandages, which is really good. You can heal wounds, but you're going to bury that. You're going to keep your vehicle parts. Have to move it again. I'm going to move this one. Okay, because I know you're going to have to go through Drayton to get out of the upstairs. Okay, so who's going to... McDavid, you're just going to get this over with. Okay, so McDavid's in the room with Grandpa. Grandpa gets an immediate attack. 1 attack damage. So McDavid now gets a brain injury. When you receive this injury, bury 1 desperation card. Oh no. So you lose your desperation card. Sorry, Connor. It's alright, you're doing really good in the playoffs right now. Stay in the game. Get your mind in the game. Okay, so Connor went. He hasn't started yet, sir. He just had to fight him. That wasn't his turn. No, you don't have to fight him again unless you leave the room and come back. Okay, so you're going to search. It's 1 turn. And search is going to be another. And where is the dice? Here we go. 1 card. You get Bone Shard, another weapon. Roll 3 dice to attack a Sawyer in your card, and then bury this card. So McDavid has the pocket knife plus this, so he can really attack a Sawyer. He can't attack Grandpa, though. He's the only one that's oblivious to it, or not oblivious. What's the word I'm looking for? I was going to say inverness. What on earth am I saying? He's invulnerable. So you're going to go through this door to get out of the living room. Okay, yeah, because if you ended your turn there, next turn you would have been attacked by Grandpa again. Okay, so you got 1 fear you got to roll for. Should be pretty easy. Yep, it's gone. Okay, so Connor is off the board. He is done his turn. Leon's gone, Connor's gone. Okay, Cammy White or Leon Draisaitl, who is going next? Okay, Cammy is going to go down here. 1 and 2. That is a noise token. And 2 movements. 3 to reveal the car. Is it a car? It is the blue truck. Okay, Leon has keys for that. Yep, you get 1 more movement. Okay, she's going to go to the front. And that's the end of her turn. Okay, Leon Draisaitl is last. Okay, reveal the last vehicle. 1 and 2. That is a noise token. 3 and 4. A 3 to search, and then 4 to move. Yeah, 1 and 2. So you're going to search. Okay. 2. Orange keys and bone skeleton. You're going to keep the keys. Okay. You got the orange car here, so that's your first item actually. And you're going to move to reveal the vehicle. Your last movement. Okay, and the vehicle is green van. Okay, so we got the green van, the orange car, and the blue truck. You got to roll for your fear, which is only 1. That should be good. Yep, you got it. Just barely, but you got it. Okay. And that is it for the survivors' turns this round. We're going to the killer. I gotta draw a card. After a trespasser ends their turn, hidden, spend +2 to raise the panic meter. That's a good one. No one's hidden though. Oh, actually, he's hidden. Oh, gotta put him right here. So yeah, I don't have the tokens though, unfortunately, but yeah, he is hidden. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to look for Mr. Leon Draisaitl. So that's 1 and that's 2. 1 and 2. One of my movements as a killer is to hunt, move, hunt, attack are the killer's 3 movements, and he actually has 3 little perks as well, but we'll go through that. I have to pull him out first. So to pull him out, I gotta roll 1 dice, and I have to get anything with blank. Nope. Go again. Nope. And it doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter pulling him out because the turn's over. I'm actually going to move right here. And that's the end of my turn. It is not looking too great for Mr. Drayton Sawyer. Okay, everyone goes back. Oh my goodness, Cammy White. Did she roll for hers? I think she did. Did Cammy White roll for hers, guys? It doesn't matter. We'll say that's a roll for it. She got rid of it anyway. I think she did, though, regardless. Okay, so it is survivors' turns now. Leon is no longer hidden. We're back to... You're automatically hidden, guys, if you're wondering why. When that icon is on a square, you end on... Okay, so... McDavid is going to... move to the study. All right, so 1, 2. That is 1 and 2. 3. Another one. 4. And that is all for your movements. Now you just have to roll for your fear. I get to keep all 3. Okay, that's it for McDavid. Who is going to go next? Mrs. Cammy White wants to go next. Okay, you are going to go inside the house. 1 and 2. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 noise token. Okay, upstairs you go. 4. I'm just going to put you here. That's another noise token because the stairs are creaky. Your turn's over. Time for you to roll for some fear. There is a lot to loot up here, so... None. I get to keep both. This would have been nice to happen in the last game. And that's it for Miss Cammy's movements. Mr. Drysaddle is going to go... you will have to fight him 1 square when you go past him. Okay. Move here, 1 movement. He gets to do 1 attack. Or you can attack him, but you don't have it. You got gloves. 2. 1 and 2. We have 2 options. You cannot start a run outdoors. During your turn, each of the Sawyer player's cards costs them 1 fewer free to play. I'm going to give him this foot wound so that he can't run if and when he gets outside. Because he's got all the parts. This one's going to get buried. Okay, he's going to move again. That's going to be a fear. Move 1 more time. That's going to be another fear. And he's going to end his turn here. Hidden. Okay. Who is next? McDavid already went. Drysaddle went. It is, no, Drysaddle didn't go. He's the one to go. Mr. Drysaddle. I moved this already, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. You're going to move back. That's 1. You're going to search again. I feel I didn't move this, but I'm going to let it slide this time. I think I forgot. Go ahead and search. Ooh, 3. Almost max. Barbecue, gasoline, and gasoline. You're going to keep gasoline. Smart move. So now he's got gasoline and he's got keys. So that's 1. Searching was 2. 3. That's a fear going through the door, or a noise, sorry. And where are you going to go? This way, okay. And into the pantry, all right. So you're going back into the house, that's another noise. And that is your last action. So we have dice. 1 you get to put away, so this is gone. This is here. Okay, that's everyone's turns. Now, I could cash 6 of these in, obviously, to move up the chainsaw, but I do have one of my cards I'm going to play, which is Skeletons in the Closet. After a trespasser ends their turn hidden, spend 2 fear and raise the panic meter. So, instead of spending 6 to lift it up, I'm going to spend 2 because Mr. Leon Dreisaitl is hidden up here. We're moving up 1. And we have brought onto the board Mr. Hitchhiker, the second Sawyer killer. Right here. So he spawns any outdoor corner. And he's got a straight razor attack, which he rolls 2 dice. He's got a creep, which is move 1 space through a downstairs window. And vagabond. When you move, if you start outdoors, you may move 2 spaces instead of 1. So you can move double outside, which is really nice. Okay, so another Sawyer is in the game. Any corner, so 1, 2, 3, or 4. I think I'm going to put him right here. There he is. This guy was so creepy in the movie, you guys. He's the one they picked up in the van, and he cuts his hand and he gives it to Franklin, or smears it on Franklin, and they all kick him out. I rolled for these fears, didn't I? Didn't I? I think I did. I gotta pay more attention, guys. It's hard playing with yourself, though. Cut me some slack. Okay, so we're gonna go attack Mr. Dreisaitl. Oh, Dreisaitl is no longer hidden, actually. So his hidden is gone. Is he wounded at all? Dreisaitl? Oh, he's got a foot wound. So you cannot start a run outdoors. Okay, that's right. That's why I gave it to him. Yes, we're going to 1 and 2, and an attack is going to be 3. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to attack Leon. Nothing. Oh my goodness, this cook is terrible. Or Leon's really, really good. Nothing again. Okay. Now the Hitchhiker, he's only got 4 spaces, but that's because he can go through windows. And that's a window. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. Now what am I doing here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 4. So he's inside the house now. And do I have any cards I can spend anything on? I'm going to spend this. I got ya. After a trespasser enters a space with a Sawyer, spend 3 fear to immediately attack with that Sawyer. So we're going to attack Cammy White. I'm going to spend 3 of these. And we are going to attack Mrs. Cammy White. That is 3 cards we draw. 1, 2, 3. She does have her self-heal as well. So what do we have for options here? We have all 3 are foot. You cannot start a run outdoors. Moving upstairs or downstairs requires 2 actions instead of 1. When you run, make 1 additional noise. I'm going to give the stairs because she's indoors. Give her a stair wound. So Cammy has now got 2 wounds, 2 foot wounds, rather. Oh, I can't give her a foot wound. No, so okay, that's what happens, guys. So I drew the 3 cards. And I cannot give you the same wound. So if I draw 3 cards and all of them are feet, for some example, like that one was, and she already has a foot injury, she doesn't get injured at all. So yeah, she's fine now. She didn't get injured at all. Okay, Cammy's turn. Or sorry, the survivor's turn. Cammy wants to go first because I'm right on top of her. She's going to attack me with her machete. Roll 2 dice. And it costs damage plus I lose tokens as well. It's one of the best weapons in the game for the survivors. So 1. So Hitchhiker takes 1 damage, so I only get 3 movements this round. I lose my 1 token as well. That is one of her actions. Okay, and she is going to move here. You're going to get a noise token. You're going to sew it. Okay, so she's going to heal herself right now. It costs 1 action. It's her desperation card, and it's going to cost 2 noises to heal herself. So she gets 2 noise tokens, and this wound is gone. I'm going to mix this up a bit because there's 4 feet tokens on the bottom then. I thought I had this shuffled up good from our last game. Maybe I didn't. There would have been 4 in a row feet, which means like for 2 attacks I wouldn't have hurt anybody. Okay, so I can move again. And with her last movement, she's going to search here. So 2 dice, again, because of her flashlight, she's guaranteed 1 search. She's guaranteed 1, though, even though she got 0. And she got a bandage, which would have come in handy. She could have healed herself without making all this noise. So she's got max items. The next time she searches, she's going to have to put something back. She's got to roll for her fear now. None. I get all 3. Works out good for me. And she is done. I gotta check my solar. I think they're both the spare. Yeah, after just reveals items from a search, spend 4 tokens to bury all items. So I don't even have 4 tokens. So okay, Cammy White is done. Up next is going to be Mr. Leon Dreisidel. He's going to move 1 square. Oh, I gotta switch this. Sorry, I keep forgetting, you guys. I'll put this here instead, because that's someone's gonna have to go through Grandpa to get to that. So Leon moved that 1. Or this isn't. I keep calling Solid Leon. I'm sorry, Solid. I'm very sorry. And he is going to search. Have I been calling him Leon Dreisidel this whole time, you guys? He's gray for Solid Snake Rock. Okay. He's going to search 1 item. Hammer. Now you have all car parts. He is not going to swap off the hammer. I just realized he can jump through glass from the top with his desperation card, and he's got gloves for his special item, his personal item, that he can climb through basement windows. So he can jump out of all these windows. He searched that. I'm going to have to, I'll move this X here and put this here. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3 again. And he's going to hide, okay. So he's done now. Cammy is done. McDavid and Dreisidel, the real Dreisidel over here, is next. Okay, so Leon wants to go. Guys, was I using Cammy's? Where's Cammy? Cammy's up here. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's just forget that happened. Yeah, Leon is going to go. I say that because I used Cammy's machete. I looked at a female character and I used Cammy's machete on the hitchhiker and messed him up, aka myself. I'm cheating for the players. So Leon is going to... where are you going, Dreisidel? Okay, that's going to cause a lot of noise, but it's what you have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3 noise. But you're right, you're kind of trapped there. And you have to roll for your noise. Yeah, they just traded for 1 round. That's 2. So 2 gets thrown away. And I get to keep 1. Becomes a fear. Okay, and finally Mr. McDavid, who is injured. He's going to search here. This is why he went here to begin with. That's 2 cards. 1 and 2. Bone shard and a flask. You're going to keep the flask. Flask is an extra action. A free one. So put that right there. The bone shard underneath. I have to switch this now. Remove this one here. And you have 3 more movements. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. That is 1, 2, that's 3 fear. Or noise, rather, not fear yet, hopefully for you. And you gotta roll for your fear. 3. They are all gone. Good job. Okay, and that is it for the survivors. It is now the killer's turn. Okay, so I'm going to move. I only get 3 actions with him. 1. I'm going to pick up Grandpa. That's going to be 2. And 3, we're moving into this room. And that's it for the hitchhiker. Drayton, for the love of God, fuck up Cammy. I keep thinking it's Sol, but Cammy's right here. So Drayton is going to attack Cammy. Yeah, I thought that was Drysidle last time too. Just getting a little mixed up here. 1. What does she have for items? Oh, she only has the search. See, I was using... oh my God. I feel like I should just swap them, but nah, forget it. Oh, 1. And it's a flask. You can throw one of your items out. You're going to throw out the bandages so you have the flask. That is smart. Wait, no, what am I doing? No. That's 1 point of damage. I'm supposed to grab an injury. Here we go. Brain injury. Sawyers add 1 success attacks against you. So she's now got a brain injury. I feel like it was meant to be this person, but we're kind of getting mixed up here. Okay, so that's 1 attack. I'm going to attack her again. Remember, I can't kill her. I can only soften her up. 2. 1 and 2. 1's a chest. Play with your desperation cards revealed. Foot. When you run, make additional noise. So we're going to give her the foot injury. Now I can hurt her 1 more time. So 1 attack, 2 attacks. Let's do it again. 2 again. So we have when you start your turn in the same space as a Sawyer, lose 1 action. It's a chest wound. An arm wound. Your item limit is 2 instead of 4 personal items. I'm going to give her this. She's going to have to discard 2 items. And that's the max I can give her. So she's got a chest, a foot, or sorry, an arm, a leg, and a head injury. If she gets a chest injury from either the hitchhiker or Grandpa, she dies. She's out of the game. But she's got to discard 2 items. So she's going to keep her machete, obviously, and she's going to keep her blue spark plug because Solid Snake has blue keys. So these are going into the discard pile. And if the items she took were from downstairs, but she dies upstairs, they go into that pile, guys. Because that's where she got attacked from with that item. So that is all my hitchhiker moves. And my old man moves, my old man moves. I have 1 more now because, wait, no. I attacked her once, attacked her twice. Once, twice. Gonna move here and move 1 more inside here with Solid Snake, and that's the end of my turn. Like I said, I can't do any more damage to her regardless. She is max damage for me. Hitchhiker can finish her off, and Grandpa can finish her off. So with that, everyone's back to square one. And I'm an idiot. I didn't draw a card again, but I'll draw it now. Should be more careful. Add a trespasser. After a trespasser rolls a noise, if they had 4 or more before rolling, spend 3 to raise the panic meter. So, after a trespasser rolls for noise, if they had 4 or more before rolling. Oh, okay. So if they have more than 4 noises. That's something I can use during their turn, by the way, not my turn. So we are back to the top here. We're going to have to go at McDavid first because he's going to have to fight Grandpa. Nothing. So McDavid escaped that. Connor does have a pocket knife. Okay, he's going to move 1, and he's going to fight the hitchhiker with his pocket knife. I believe that's rolling 3 action. Roll 2 dice. Okay, it's roll 2 dice. So 2 dice, he's attacking the hitchhiker. And again, you can't kill the Sawyers, but you can reduce their turns. 1, so the hitchhiker goes down. Sorry if you guys can't see that. Let me lift this up a little higher. Hitchhiker goes down 1. So I only got 3 turns. Turn this sideways maybe, and this as well. I can raise this up. Ooh, there's no way we're going to fit Leatherface on here. Okay, so that's the movement and then the attack. So he's got 2 more moves. He's going to move 1 more, and he's going to search. Okay. Attack. Sorry, move, attack. Move again, search. That's all 4. One. He's got gasoline. That's a good item to have. You guys don't have gasoline anymore. Oh, yeah, you do. Leon has some. Okay, so that's it for McDavid's turn. Sorry, this is getting a little bit cluttered here. Cammie's wounds are getting a little out of sight here. Okay, so Cammie's turn. She's going to move 1 to the door. That's 1 noise. She's going to search. That's another. One item she gets. It is bandages. That's great. She needs that. Okay. She's going to use an action. She's going to heal herself. This goes to the bottom. She is going to remove the arm so she can carry 4 items again. Yeah, you know what? You had to have swapped to get that. So, yeah, you would have swapped for this. So you're going to lose this or the machete, one of the 2. Yeah, because you drew the card. You only had 2 cards. You can only carry 2 because of that wound. You switched this out for the bandages, and then you use the bandages. Okay, so you're getting rid of the spark plug. You shouldn't, though, because... Oh, no. No, he's got keys and a car part, so you can afford to remove the spark plug. You don't want to lose that machete. Yes. Okay. And I have to move. I'll move this. Keep this interesting up here. And you have 1 more movement. You're going to stay here, or you're going to move outside? You're going to move outside? Okay, that's another fear. Or panic, or noise, rather. So your turn's done. You're going to roll for your noise. It's 1. So 1 gets taken away, and I get to keep 1 that turns into a fear. Alright, so the last 2 are Solid Snake and McDavid. Solid Snake's in a room with Mr. Drayton here, so he has to fight him 1 to get past him. Nothing. Good. And, okay, so 1 and 2. So that's 1 and 2. That is 2 fear, or 2 noise. I keep saying fear. You're gonna search. Okay, that's 3. Oh, we gotta roll for your search. Sorry. That is 1. And he has gunpowder. Are you gonna give up any of your car parts for gunpowder? Okay, you're gonna give up the blue keys because the blue, you know, the blue car part's up here, so it's, yeah, it's smart. You don't know when or if someone's ever gonna get this blue car part again up here, so that is a smart move. And again, now I'm gonna move one from down here up here. There you go. Okay, you have one more move. You're gonna move here, and because you're gonna end your turn here, you can't search, and you are going to be hidden. So, where is your hidden token? Oh, here it is. I don't know why it's over here. Sorry guys, it's getting quite cluttered here. Hopefully you guys aren't too confused. You are hidden up there. Okay, so the last person is Leon Drysdale. He's downstairs in the dining room. Wait a second, you gotta roll for your fear. Almost got away with it again. None. I get to keep both. They both become fear. I gotta check these again. Despair. Okay, that's if someone has more than 4 noise. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and that's 1 noise. And search. Okay, that's the end of the turn. Where's the dice here? Right here. Nothing. Yeah, no, that's Cammy that has the flashlight. So that's it. That's the end of your turn. That's everyone's turn. I'm going to cash in 6 and move the chainsaw up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Everyone's going to get a desperation card. I'm closer to getting Leatherface on the board. Everyone gets a desperation card. Okay, so we are going to go with Solid Snake first. Solid Snake got, what is that noise? The rest of your turn, you don't make any noise. That is huge if you want to use that. Cammy White. Sew it shut. Make 2 noise to bury 1 injury. She used one of these already, so she got another one. That is crazy. Put that there. McDavid. What is that noise? The rest of your turn, you make no noise. Those are great cards. And Scrounge. You are in a space with a, if you are in a space with a search token, draw an item from the matching deck. That is really nice, and that is for Leon. Leon didn't roll for his. Oops, Leon didn't roll for his sphere. He got rid of it anyway. Okay, so it is the Drayton's turn. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, we'll go with the old man first. Like I said, I can't do any more damage to Cammy White. She is royally fucked up. 1, 2. 1, 2. Going to here. 3. I'm going to search for Leon. Nope. I swear to God I can't find Leon. And I'm going to end my turn in here. There's nothing more I can do up here. Now we're on to the Hitchhiker. He's got 3 moves. Actually, sorry. Yeah, I can't do anything anyway because I can actually sweet talk people. I keep forgetting that with him. I won't do it this round though because I already moved, but I could sweet talk people to get myself tokens. I keep forgetting that because he can't kill people. He's supposed to help charge your chainsaw early on, and I have not been doing that. Okay, hitchhiker, hitchhiker, hitchhiker. First off, McDavid. No, that's on his turn, sorry, not now. Move one space. And I'm going to attack Connor. 2. He's got a brain and an arm. I need a chest or a foot. No, I got a brain and an arm, so he doesn't take any damage. I'll attack him one more time. 1. Brain again. Nope. And that's it for the killers. Okay, so let's try to end this with the survivors. Leon is going to come unhidden. Everyone's turn starts over. And does he have... He doesn't have any... Oh, he has gunpowder. A sword in your space loses 2 action, then bury this card. Okay, so he's going to use that to give Drayton 2 less actions for next round. So Drayton, 1 and 2. He's only got 3 moves next turn now. And that counts as an action for Leon. He's going to cash this in. He doesn't want to make any noise. So he makes no noise this turn. So he's actually going to run now, because running usually makes noise, but it won't make noise for him. And when you run, you can move 2 spaces. And you always start a noise when you run. But he's using that card, so he doesn't have to. So he's going 1, 2. That's 1 run. 3, 4. That's 2 runs. He's going to search now. Got 1 card here. He's got barbecue. How much cards does he have? He has 3 cards right now. Yeah, so we can keep his barbecue because he used this card upstairs to mess up old Drayton here. And I am going to move this here, right here. Sorry, right here. There we go. No, she moved there. She hasn't actually searched it yet. She just moved there last round. Okay, so it is now, who is going next? Drysidle's done. Cammy White is going to go. Cammy White's only got 1 damage, right? Yep. She's going to go 1, 2. 1, 2. 1 noise token. And, oh, this is so disorganized here. Sorry about that, guys. So she moved twice. 3. And she's going to search. 1. And she's got barbecue, so she can use that to heal herself. I was going to say that or her sword shut. Okay, so her turn is over. Mr. McDavid's turn. He's got to take 1 from Grandpa and 1 from the hitchhiker. It's 2 points of damage. Arm and a brain. This is weird. This is really weird. That's all that I'm getting. And 1 from the hitchhiker. None. Okay. So, okay, McDavid's going to attack the hitchhiker. So the hitchhiker loses 1 turn for next round. Okay, what else does he have here? Okay, you're going to attack him again. Roll 3 dice to attack a Sawyer, then bury this card. So you're going to bury this card. You're going to roll 3 dice to attack the hitchhiker. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, okay, hitchhiker has no moves for this next turn. Okay, that was 1. You're going to search where you're standing. Okay. 2 cards. It's got a hammer and a bone shard. It's going to keep the hammer. Okay. All right, so what do we have here? Okay, so Leon and Solid Snake have keys and gas together. So, okay, McDavid is going to... Oh, we have to move this. I'm going to put this one here instead. So McDavid is going to try to get outside. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A noise token. And that's it for McDavid. He's got to roll for his noise. Yeah, it's gone. 3. And it is now Leon's turn. Leon's going to search here where he landed. Nothing to lose. And scrounge. Which one's scrounge again? If you're in a space with a search token, draw an item from the matching deck. Oh, okay, so he gets 2 items basically. So he's got 2, so he gets 1 from here. Gets to keep that. That's a flask. He's got 3 items now. And 2 from here. Gets to pick one of these. Bone shards. I guess there's only 1 to pick. So that's 4 items he has here. Okay, so we are running out of cards down here actually in this one. I have no choice but to do that. So that was 1 turn. Okay, she is going to get outside. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's 1 noise token. Gonna roll for her noise to end her turn. 1. She eliminated it. Okay, that is it for all the survivors. Killer's turn. I gotta draw my card, which I don't even know if I have been doing. After trespasser rolls for noise, if they had 4 or more, before rolling, spend 3 to raise the panic meter. We don't have that. Wait a second, did I grab that? Yeah, sorry, I grabbed my own deck. I was gonna say I have that card already. Should be more careful, same thing. Okay, so I don't have much options here. I only have the cook, the old man. And I can't do much, so I'm going to go downstairs. So 1, 2, 1 and 2. I am going to attack McDavid. Yeah, McDavid. He's the most wounded of the 2 of you. Or wounded. The other one's not wounded at all. 1 injury. It's the chest. It's a wound he can take when you start your turn in the same space as Sawyer. Lose 1 action. Again, a cook can't kill, so I can't attack McDavid again. I'm going to attack. So wait a second here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Attack 3. Oh, I got 1 more here. So I'm going to use it to attack Leon. These 2 Oilers are trying to get out. I'm not going to let it happen. 3 injury cards. He's got a foot injury. I just have to pick one that's not a foot injury. 2 chest and a foot, so I'm going to pick a chest, obviously. During your turn, each of Sawyer's players' cards cost them 1 fewer fear to play. Okay. And that is it for my turns. Now the players' turns. Okay. Everyone goes back up. I'm pretty sure she rolled for hers, but I didn't remove the token. Okay, so Cammy White. I didn't X that out, did I? I'll just put this one here. Cammy White is going. Where is she going to go? 1, 2. Does she have anything? 3, 4. She's got to do a thing with Sawyer now. 1, 2, 3, 4. No? Where was I? Right here? No, here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is her move, and she's gonna do a fight with Drayton here. 1. It needs to be not brain and not foot. It's foot, so she doesn't get an injury. That's it for her turn. Everyone's trying to get close to the car now. Okay, so we're gonna go with Drysidle now. And Drysidle is actually going to go out the window. That is with his personal item, the gloves. He can go through bottom floor windows, and it costs him 1 noise. So that's 1 token. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's another noise token. He's trying to get to the car here so that he has a chance to get out. And now he's just got to roll for his noise. And that is 1. Turns to a fear, and 1 gets discarded. Okay. So I think I said Drysidle again. That's Solid Snake. Mixing it up, boys. Mixing it up. McDavid's got to take 1 from Drayton, even though it doesn't matter because Drayton can't kill him. So McDavid is going to go outside as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. Fear. He's got to roll 4. It's gone. Okay. McDavid is done. You could have attacked him, but I mean, you're further towards the car now, so. Drysidle is the last one to go, and Drysidle is going to actually attack Drayton here. Nothing to lose. Roll 3 dice to attack a Sawyer in your space. That's his desperation card. Where are we? 3 dice. And he's got 3. So now 1, 2, 3. So only got 2 movements for next turn. Okay, that's 1 movement. It can only be once per turn, otherwise you just farm it. Sorry, that was this. So that was an action, actually. That's just 1 action. He used his desperation card. He's going to attack him again with the Bone Shard. Roll 3 dice again and bury this card. 1. 1. That card's gone now. Okay. Run through here and then outside. There we go. 1 noise token. Let's see if it turns to a fear. It does turn to a fear. Oh, okay. That's it for his move. Now it is Drayton's turn. Drayton is going to Sweet Talk Cammy, which is you roll 2 dice. Here's a 3. No, roll 2 dice. Sorry, if there's a trespasser in your space, roll 3 dice. Take 1 fear for each space. So that's what Drayton's going to do. 1. That's all he gets. And that is Drayton's turn. He only had 1 turn because of all that. All right, now he can actually go through windows. The hitchhiker, I believe. Let's see. Straight razor, move 1 space through a downstairs window. Yep, he's got creep, which is move 1 space through a downstairs window. He's only got 4 movements, not 5 like the rest, but it's because he's so mobile. He can run 2 spaces outside. He can climb through windows. And yeah, he's got a 2 roll dice like everybody else for attack. Leatherface has 3. So he's going to move through the window, which is 1 token. He's going to move again towards McDavid. He's going to attack McDavid. So McDavid, if he gets a foot injury, he dies here. Nope. 1 more time. 2, 1, and 2. Connor McDavid has died. Forgot to grab a damn card, guys. I swear it's why he's losing so much. It's just the hidden one again. That one's hidden right now anyway. So because McDavid dies, he's gone. He's off the board. Sorry, Connor. His items stay on him. The injury stuff gets put to the bottom of the deck. His items stay here because they can be looted. It's considered a swap action. But everything else he had is gone. His desperation card, everything. So we have our first casualty, probably our only casualty, the way things are going. Mr. Connor McDavid is gone. When you kill a player, you move up the fear meter 1. So everyone gets to roll another desperation card, all 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So Cammy gets to take Running on Adrenaline, take a free action. That is a huge card. She's also got her So Shut. Scrounge is going to go to Leon Draisaitl. He's got jumping through windows as well as Scrounge now. And Leon Draisaitl has I'll Catch Up. Another trespasser in your region takes a free action. They make noise as normal. So that's kind of nice as well, kind of like teamwork. And that's it for the killers round. We almost have Leatherface on the board. But with that, it's going to move on to the players. So like I said, McDavid is gone. He is toast. Off the board. There's his items up for grabs. People want to go and grab it. So Leon's going to go first. And Leon has the green stuff, I believe. Yeah. He has the green items. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Takes a fear. Yep. And that's the end of his turn. He is on the green vehicle. He just needs someone with gas to get there, and then they got to roll to get the gas. They're going to roll for the 1 fear you made. Yeah, you got rid of it. Okay, he's going to end his turn there. Now it is going to be... sorry, I should put everybody back. Cammy White wants to go. Okay. So Cammy is going to heal herself, actually. Just to make sure she survives. She's going to sew it shut. Oops. So she's going to take 2 noise. And her wound is now gone. And her desperation card is discarded. She still has her Running on Adrenaline, which is 1 free action, which is huge. That does count as an action. So she is going to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. She's made 2 noise to do so. So she's got 4. Boom. We are going to trigger this. Where is it here? Should be more careful. After a trespasser rolls for noise, if they had 4 or more before rolling, she has 4, so she's going to roll for her noise. None, so I got all 4. After a trespasser rolls for noise, if they had 4 or more before rolling, spend 3 to raise the panic meter. So we're going to spend our 3, and now we have Mr. Leatherface on the board. Not yet. After the turn's over, we will have Leatherface. And he's the endgame, final boss. Okay, and that's it. Her turn's over. Now it is Draisaitl's turn. Oh, he healed himself. I didn't even finish his turn yet, you guys. 3 more moves. 1, 2, 3. And she gets hidden because there's a hidden square here now. Not that'll make much of a difference. And she had 1 fear. I feel like I rolled for her fear. She got it anyway, but I feel like I rolled for it. Guys, it's 2 in the morning. I might be making mistakes. I apologize ahead of time. Okay, that's it for the survivors. So now we have Leatherface is on the board. He spawns in a red hallway, which is right here. The famous scene from the movie where he opens the door. He rolls 3 dice when he attacks, and you may give up to 2 revealed injuries instead of 1. So if he hits you, you grab the injury cards, you can give 2 injury cards instead of 1. He has Relentless. When you kill a trespasser, draw 2 cards. Wow, super, super overpowered. We're going to actually put him on top of here for now, just so everyone can see him in all his glory. Yeah, once you get to Leatherface, like it's the very end of the game. It's the very end of the game. You're not. You guys should be just like this, trying to get to the car. Okay, so Leatherface, the cook, and we're gonna move him. He's gonna go first because he can move 2 spaces outside, 1 per turn. So that's 1. That's 2. He's gonna go inside here, and that's it. His turn's over. We're gonna go Leatherface. 1 and 2. 2. He's gonna roll 3 dice. Oops. And like I said, he can take, if it's more than 3, he can take 2 cards. So that's 3 injury cards, and he gets to lay 2 on her. If it's something she's not injured with. I think she's full health now, if I'm not mistaken. No, she still has a foot injury. So she's dead. All 3. Oh, no, that's right. I can only pick 2. What? There was a lot of arms in this injury deck, or brain in this injury deck, if I remember correctly. So we're going to go with these 2. But again, I get to attack her again. That's only 1 attack. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and attack was 3. I'm going to attack her again. 2. Again, only 1 card I get to keep. If it is a skull, she is dead. Nope, both of these she has already, so she is still alive. And I'm going to attack her 1 more time. 2 again. Again, if one of these is a skull fracture, she is dead. No, arm and a heart again. So she survived that, believe it or not. And that's it for Leatherface. Now the cook, like I said, the cook can't kill anybody, but I can certainly charm her and get some extra tokens. Actually, I didn't draw a card again, did I? Crippling Fear. If a trespasser enters your turn in a room with a Sawyer, spend 3 to raise the panic meter. Oh, the panic meter is maxed anyway, so this is again pointless. 1, 2, 3. Hogtie, I forgot about that. This is one of his abilities. We have 3 more moves left. When you take an action, you may carry 1 trespasser. So we're going to pick her up. That's 1 action. We're going to carry her here. That's a 2nd action. And we're going to carry her to Grandpa. That's a 3rd action. Grandpa can kill her. So that's all 3. Killer's turns are done. She needs to get the gas. She needs to get the gas to Cammy. Or, sorry, to Solid Snake. I don't think that's going to happen. Where is... Oh, my God. Oh, I forgot she's hidden over here now. She's unhidden. Forgot all about Leon. Alright, so everybody is back. Their turns are back. McDavid, obviously not. He's a corpse. So first off, she has to fight Grandpa, and she's got to fight Drayton, but again, Drayton can't do anything, so it's really Grandpa. Okay, 1. So if it's a brain, she dies. And it's a brain, Cammy White is dead. So all of Cammy White's items, her machete and her barbecue, can be picked up now. Yeah, see, she had these items, but because the round starts and she's on Grandpa, Grandpa gets the attack first, and then she would have had to fight him. But again, he can't finish her off, so he can do nothing to her at this point. Okay, so we only have Drysidle and Solid Snake left, and Drysidle has gasoline. Okay, so Drysidle's going to run his ass over this. Let's see if he can use any of his powers here. I'll catch up if they're a trespasser in the region. Scrounge if you're in a space. Nope, that doesn't help him. Okay, so he's going to run. That's 1 plus a noise. That's another noise plus a movement. He ran in there. That's actually 2 noise because it's the running is 1, and then going into the door is another. He's got 1 more action. He's going to jump on here. And that is the end of his turn. Now it is, they might be able to get out. Scrounge if you're in a space with a search token, draw an item. Okay, so what happens here, he's going to use 1 turn to swap items. He's going to swap, oh no, he's going to swap barbecue for gasoline. Or sorry, the orange for gasoline. So they swapped. That was 1 action. And he's going to try to start the car. So he has to roll 1 dice, and he has as many times to try to start it. So they should start it here. There we go. Okay, so Leon Drysidle and Solid Snake are the survivors. And there you have it. That is Texas Chainsaw Massacre's Slaughterhouse from Funkopop. Really, really fun game. And as I said, like, when you unlock Leatherface, it's at the end of the game. Like, if these guys didn't have these parts and everything worked against them, I was leveling up my chainsaw like crazy. He could literally end this game. As soon as he gets on a board, he can end it. You guys seen how quickly he ended, who did he kill? Oh, jeez. He didn't kill her, actually. She got away. But he put her down to 1 health, right? Grandpa ended up killing her. Actually, she's dead. I forgot about that. Okay, guys, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. I know we confused Cammy and Leon for a bit, but it really didn't make much of a difference. The survivors still got out. I didn't do anything in advantage of the killers, as I was playing the killers myself. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, great night, whatever it may be, and